Hello, I'm Jose Vega, and this is my presentation.
Okay, unfortunately, I feel that since No Child Left Behind, No Child Left Behind has actually brought us 3 steps backward, because in order to avoid the sanctions under No Child Left Behind, Oklahoma weakened their standards. It's because we've actually weakened the educational system for them. Last year, a contradictory report was filed that showed that only 13% of our TPS's high school seniors are college ready. Mm-hmm. And that's because we've weakened the standards. So in an effort to look good, we're actually providing a very poor quality education for our students. And to me, that's the biggest issue we confront. I'm very glad to see that our new Secretary of Education, Artie Duncan, is looking at that and wants national standards, and he doesn't want any more of this lying, because I think it really goes to the issue of trust between schools and parents.
To me, and I think if you look at history, the whole concept of the American dream is kind of a myth. And I think that Thomas Jefferson was really creative or really intelligent whenever he wrote in the Declaration of Independence, the pursuit of happiness. That each person is guaranteed life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, but not happiness. So I think that a lot of Americans in general do get fixated on that idea of the American dream, and it's not really real. But for Latinos in general, I think the barriers that are standing in the way of their happiness, first of all, is just the feelings of rejection of their culture and their background. In some places in the U.S., that there are a lot of diverse cultures, so there's not as much pressure to assimilate. Something that I kind of think about a lot is the difference between assimilation and acculturation, which is basically you don't have to leave your own culture to absorb another culture. For example, you can go to another country, say you really like the French culture, and you can learn to speak French, and you can adopt some of their behaviors, but still, keep your own traditions if you're an American. And the same is true for Mexicans or any other immigrants. They can actually just adopt another culture without having to replace their own. But unfortunately, for a lot of Latinos, and especially students, they feel a lot of pressure to hold a lot of American standards as higher than what they come from. So they feel a lot of pressure to hold the English language as better than Spanish, and they feel a lot of pressure to hold lighter skin as being more attractive or more pretty than darker skin. It also leads into something that is a big challenge for a lot of our students, which is falling into the negative behaviors of gangs, drugs, and a place that they can find fulfillment. So basically, if you feel rejected by a mainstream society, you're going to try to create your own society where you can have power and you can feel respected. And that's what I see with a lot of students who do fall into gangs. Mm-hmm. They have natural leadership talents, right? They're the students who are very charming and can convince other people to do things. But unfortunately, in a lot of avenues in society, currently, they're looked at as inferior because maybe they don't speak English perfectly, or maybe they don't have a lot of money, or maybe just because the people who are looking at them are discriminated against them. So they aren't able to achieve success in the typical avenues, like in school or an extracurricular activity.
Hey Daniel, what's the drugs? I heard that's cool.
Oh, they're amazing. You want to do it, little bro? Let's go.
Hey Carmen. Hey Greg. Where's Daniel? Hey Daniel.
Oh, let's go play.
So why haven't you answered none of my texts, Daniel?
I was busy.
Busy of what?
I was just busy.
I have called you all this weekend and you haven't answered none of my messages or called.
I didn't get them.
Daniel, check your phone and you'll see that you have all my missing calls.
Why have you even gone to school?
Oh no,
I haven't seen you lately. Tell me what's wrong.
nothing.
I heard you were doing drugs.
Think whatever you want.
What do you mean think whatever I want?
Yeah, think whatever you want.
Daniel, you're my boyfriend, and we're supposed to tell everything to each other.
So what? You want to break up?
Daniel, I didn't say that. I want to be honest with you, and I want you to be honest with me. Daniel, wait! Where are you going? Come back, please! Daniel, please open the door. Daniel, I'm talking to you. Please talk to me. Daniel, what is this? Why are you doing this, Daniel? This is hurting your life and you're hurting my life by doing this, Daniel. Please stop. Daniel, tell me why are you doing this?
What do you want to know?
I want to know why are you doing this, Daniel. Tell me.
Cause I like it.
Daniel, please stop. You know what, Daniel? It's over.
Baby, wait.
Daniel, let me go. You're hurting me.
Wait.
Daniel, please let me go.
Just hold on.
Daniel, let me go.
Let me explain you.
Daniel, you ruined your life.
I think that teenagers in general need to get more involved. They need to work together to do volunteer groups. You know, I feel like teenagers, they go to school, and then as soon as they're done with school, they go home or to work, and they're never really involved in anything that they can truly feel accomplished with. You know, you're in school, you do your grades, and you do your work that you have to do. That's it. They never excel beyond their comfort zone.
Say some of the challenges that our youth face right now is a lot of peer pressure, a lot of peer pressure to be cool, a lot of peer pressures to do things that perhaps are not in their best interest. I think one of the challenges we face, of course, is we're in a recession. That trickles down to mom and pop having to work, and they're leaving the kids alone quite a bit of time, free time. A lot of single-family homes in Tulsa. That's another big issue, and that I think we need to support our youth. We need to find a structure for our youth, after-school activities for our youth.
I think there's a lot of peer pressure out there, which is a norm to begin with, but because of the gangs that are in their surroundings, a lot of times the child doesn't know how to say no to them.
Well guys, that was my presentation. I'm Jose Vega, and like Anna said, we need more awareness. I try to give out 3 main points today. Point 1, education. Point 2, non-discrimination. And point 3, we all need support.